Artem is teaching me a lesson on not to skimp on your straps. Find out how. This video is brought to you by Artem Straps. Artem's new blue sailcloth and fabric straps offer premium grade quality worthy of your precious timepieces. The NATO-style straps retails at $63 and the sailcloths go for $85. The sailcloth straps use the same dimensions as its black counterparts, with these coming in at 20mm at the lug end, tapering down to 18mm at the buckle. The options we got were the all-blue configuration and the white stitch variant. Both have quick-release spring bars for convenient strap changing. These new sailcloth straps still use the same quality blend by Artem. The brand now also offers some NATO-style fabric straps that come in 4 different color combinations. Each come at a 20mm straight cut band with a length of just over 12 inches or 31 centimeters. Each have 14 adjustment holes and 3 flat ring keepers. All of these NATOs use a polyamide nylon material that's normally found in the automotive industry, known for its durability and flexibility. After using a lot of budget NATOs from Amazon and AliExpress, it's a surprising experience to use truly high-quality fabric straps like this from Artem. The same way we scrutinize parts of our watches can be applied on these. There's enough details to talk about and enjoy outside the color palette. These details could actually complement your mid to luxury level watches better than many budget straps. The metal hardware is finely finished with deep polishing. The form and fit of the fabric is both firm yet pliant on your wrist. NATO-style straps have one of the most versatile sizing options for most wrist diameters. These NATOs from Artem is also pleasing to look at and not just an afterthought for your timepieces. Fixed and loose keeper setup also provides the best way to secure those excess materials. The appeal of NATO straps is that they are not only more affordable, it's also quite convenient to change between color combinations. On this Bond-style collar, the personality of the whole watch completely changes. The monochromatic tone of the strap helps drive the attention to your more colorful or elaborate dials. Swapping straps is fun, so is swapping watches. With a gray dial, the strap now gives a different kind of satisfaction. This color variant may be the one that could pair with the most number of dial colors. The other 2 fabric straps from Artem have more than 2 color tones, which can go on more specific types of watches. For watches with more varied finishings on the dial and case, the gold accented striped NATO can keep up with the watch's theme. This may also work for 2-tone dial bursts, but your mileage may vary. Even though there's a slight color interest on the strap, it still functions much like the Bond-style variant, with this one still highlighting that striking red dial. But when you throw in an equally colorful strap like this blue and red Commander version, now there's more emphasis on the personality of the watch, being bright and vibrant. The thing about fabric straps is that they all tend to work well with casual attires. This is where sailcloth straps fill the gap between casual and formal. Artem continues to expand its sailcloth assortments with these new blue color models. With quick-release spring bars, using these straps are quick and easy, much like the NATOs. These blue bands have these beautiful textured finishes from the bands itself and its stitches. This works really well on blue-colored watches, although it can work with other colored dials too. The buckle hardware is also very premium feeling with its polished and brushed finish. This all-blue setup feels a little subdued and reserved. Switching to a white stitch variant amazingly changes the whole spirit of the piece. With your perception that this is a blue and white watch, the gold bezel is elegantly raised to a higher level of attention. Artem really makes luxury-grade products. No better way to show this off is with a comparison against the more affordable fabric straps in the market. There's a clear difference in the build quality of the hardware between these two. This particular cheap strap has its keepers fixed, while the Artem design has one free moving keeper that helps hold the strap in place better. Under magnification, the details become even more apparent. Artem chose their materials carefully, and this polyamide nylon shimmers desirably compared to the muted cheap Amazon strap. It's slightly thicker and has more room to display a different weaving pattern along the edges. Watch lovers are particular with their finishings, and this works in a similar vein. The buckle is also signed with Artem's multi-directional logo over its deep mirror polish. Along the sides, there is a very good evenness rounding out this solidly designed package. Other NATOs tend to be rough and stiff like this one. The hardware is also not finished at all, that further gives this an unrefined look. Not to mention that the strap is rather thin. Artem also found a way to sign one of their keepers, a benefit of flat structures. This is not found on the cheaper NATO with its rounded rings. Of course, people can contend that NATOs are meant to be rugged, and I agree, but when you have higher quality watches, this tends to conflict with each other. So much so that it would just rather be better not to use NATOs at all. This is where sailcloth straps would come in. It has the luxurious feel but has that tough and rugged impression. Now, with the blue collar variant, it's a little bit more fashionable, yet loses some versatility against more formalish watches. The functionality is still there, as with the previous sailcloth straps from Artem, just in a more lively color. This is something I truly appreciate with the brand as it expands its offerings. It remains consistent on all levels of quality and craft throughout all of its products. Straps deserve more attention. In this hobby ripe with prickly arguments about finishings and edge angles, would our straps get the pass? They shouldn't. But I'd rather save my quarters for the next piece in the collection, many would say. I feel smart saying that, I must admit. But more is not always good nor better. Better is sometimes better. I've settled for what was more affordable way too often already, when I could actually get more enjoyment on something that is, well, simply better. Because who actually wears their watches just to tell the time? Isn't it time to bring your straps along for that experience? Artem continues to live up to its namesake by choosing only the best quality materials for their sailcloth and fabric straps. Now, if you care so much about the details within the dial and case of your watches, why not do the same for the things that hold it into place?